Welcome back to the Panic Room, everyone, for a tag video today. And today's video, you guys saw the title, is the Krampus tag, created by our very own David over at David's Book Reviews. So yeah, I was excited. He tagged me in this, and it is his original creation, which is absolutely amazing. So I thought, in the spirit of the season, I've got to do this. It's awesome, right? If there was ever a horror Santa, it's got to be Krampus, right? So let's dive in, shall we? I've got David's video pulled up for the prompts. Question 1, the man himself. Which fictional character would best portray the Christmas demon? So I had to go with the Mothman. I know, but he's my favorite. And I know he's not a demon, I know he's a cryptid, but, you know, with the big red eyes and just his massive presence, I just thought, wow, I think he would definitely fit this question so well. So yeah, Mothman. So prompt number 2, is that Sleigh Bells? Which fictional character deserves to be visited by Krampus? Now, we read about a lot of crappy people, right? So, you know, there was a lot of people that could probably fit into this question, but I had to go with the first one that jumped to my mind, which was a very recent read of mine, the character of Carl from The Devil All the Time by Donald Ray Pollock. I don't think my video for that is going to be up yet when I post this, but you should watch it because when I talk about Carl, I literally gag in the video. That's how gross this guy is. And he's gross on a lot of levels. You'll have to watch the video to find out why, but he's gross on a lot of levels. And when I read about who needs to be visited by Krampus, I was like, definitely Carl. He needs an ass whipping by Krampus. That's what Carl needs. So yeah, Carl from The Devil All the Time by Donald Ray Pollock. All right, question 3, bedtime stories. What is a horror book that best fits the festive season? Now, one thing I love about tags is that they're very interpretive, you know? So for this one, I went with theme music. And I have a video on theme music, but you might be like, why? That has nothing to do with Christmas. And you're right. But it is centered around family. And you know, the holidays, you know, we're all, for better or for worse, usually have something to do with our families, right? So theme music is centered around families in the most beautiful, horrific way. And yeah, so I thought that it fit quite well, you know, especially for those of us who may not cherish the idea of seeing certain members of our family once a year. So theme music. All right, prompt number 4, devilish gifts. What is one strange fictional item that you would like to receive from Krampus? So I'm going to let my nerd shine through with this one. Quite a few videos back, I did a geek out session on my absolute favorite childhood book series, Animorphs, and if I could choose a fictional item, I want the cube that gave the kids the ability to morph into other creatures. How awesome would that be? I mean, come on. I know every single one of you at one point watching this video have at some point in your life looked at an animal and been like, wow, I wish I could do that. Especially birds. You know, we all want to fly, right? So yeah, that's what this cube does. Like, if you touch it, it gives you the ability to then touch a creature with DNA and acquire that DNA. And then you can become that creature. And you can do all sorts of really cool shit, like, if you get good at it, like, you can make it beautiful as you morph, like, keep your wings until the last, you look very angelic, stuff like that. I mean, come on. Yes, please. I want that cube. I want that cube from Krampus. That's my devilish gift. Okay, prompt number 5, food, glorious food. What is one unusual food, fictional or real, that you would eat for Christmas dinner? You know, the only fictional Christmas food I could think of was roast beast from The Grinch, and I'm not going to eat roast beast. No thanks. So I went, because I've been on a little bit of a Victorian kick lately for Christmas, so I went with puddings. Now, to my American senses, pudding is like this. And I don't like these. It's a texture problem for me. I don't like these. But I know that puddings are like what, again, my American sensibilities would call like cake, you know? And once upon a time, when Paxi was really young, in 6th grade, I had an awesome English teacher who we were reading A Christmas Carol, and she actually made a pudding, like traditional pudding. And yeah, I remember like, wow, this is amazing. So I would like to try different ones. You know, because that's not something you get over here, like pudding. I don't know if it's still, I don't know, is that still a thing in the UK? Like, is pudding defined as this like cake thing, or is that just like an old Victorian word? Not entirely sure. But yeah, I would like to try different like Christmassy puddings because it puts me in mind of like Victorian Christmas. Okay, prompt number 6, home for Christmas. What is one dark and dangerous fictional location you would like to visit for Christmas? Okay, so I have a few of these in mind, but I wouldn't say that they're dangerous. When I think of like a dark Christmassy location, again, I'm taken back to like Victorian-esque type Christmas stuff. I would like to go to a really old cemetery or like an old cathedral, something with some history. And I know we have cemeteries, we have cathedrals that are old in America where I am, but when I think of like an old Christmassy type location, I'm thinking of like an old London cemetery, you know, that has, you know, graves dating back to the 1800s kind of deal. You know, snow covered, you know, maybe you can like smell some cooking fires as you walk through from houses nearby, you know, or a cathedral that maybe, you know, is done up with some candles for the holiday season, or something that has like some old artwork or like stonework. I think you know what I'm saying. I think you know what I'm saying. Stuff like that. That's what I think of, like that old kind of Victorian-esque type snow-covered Christmas. Yeah, so that's my answer for that. Cathedrals or cemeteries. All right, prompt number 7, location. Where would you like to travel with Krampus, or who would you visit? I feel like you would open up a can of worms if you talked about who you would want to visit. Like, well, I hate this person, and so I did go with location. I want to go because he's a demon, right? And I'm not a connoisseur of Krampus lore, but I was thinking, like, could we do this like Dante? Could you take me to the underworld? Because I think that would be an awesome ride. Like, I don't want to experience the underworld, so to speak, but maybe like just pass through. Yeah, can we do that, Krampus? Because that would be awesome. All right, prompt number 8. This might be one of my favorites. Locking horns. What fictional character, good or evil, would you like to see battle against Krampus? I gotta go with the fat man himself. I want to see some like battle royale of Krampus and like the fat guy Santa, not Saint Nick, not Saint Nicholas, the fat guy Santa that you see on like Walmart storefronts. I want to see like a big battle because like I tickled myself thinking of this answer because I was thinking of like Santa hurling presents at him or something. Obviously I don't think it would be much of a fight, but who knows? I mean, Santa's been around a while. So yeah, I want to see like that kind of battle. The fat guy himself, Santa, going up against Krampus. I don't know why that tickles me so much. It does. All right, and number 9, spreading the fear. What book, fiction or nonfiction, would Krampus give to Santa for Christmas, and why? All right, so I have a really awesome answer for this one, guys. I'm actually going to do a video for Pax's Little Library of Horrors on this book. I'm just waiting for it to get here. And I'm probably going to butcher it. It's a German kids book. I think it's Struwwelpeter. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably butchering it. But I don't have it with me, obviously, but from my research, it looks to be a book about, like, things that can happen if children don't listen to their parents, and it's very detailed. And I got to thinking, like, you know, Santa loves kids. Krampus, not so much. So, wouldn't it be funny, and I think Krampus would find it funny, to give Santa this book about terrible shit that happens to children? So, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. This book, I'm not gonna butcher the name again, is my answer of what book Krampus would give to Santa. So that's it, guys. What a fun tag. David did awesome, didn't he? So David tagged a bunch of people in his video. You guys should all go watch it. I will link the original down below. But yeah, what a fun tag. You know, talk about getting into the spirit of the season, right? So guys, if you like this, please like and subscribe. It would really help me out. And until next time, bye for now.
Mm-hmm.